I'm Alexis Laura, and you are watching a very special edition of the GPL Review Show. We've just wrapped up Match Week 20, a weekend that spanned 3 days of incredible drama, from a masterclass in Legon to a goal-heavy Sunday across the country. The 2025-26 season is delivering in style. Tonight, we will recap all 9 matches, analyze the big scores, and hear from the protagonists who made it happen. Right after this break, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back from that break. The fixtures kicked off on Saturday at the UG Sports Stadium. Accra Hearts of Oak arrived looking to reclaim their dominance, and they did so with clinical position against 11 Wonders who were playing at home. It was a Phobian show from start to finish. Let's look at how they dismantled the Wonders defense.
11 Wonders looking to change the narrative. 20th indeed, bottom of the Premier League table. 11 Wonders want to escape that relegation battle and see how best they can actually move up on the Premier League law. But just right in front of them is hard to focus, certainly. For 11 Wonders, it's a mighty task there for them to see if they can't change any of their work rates in the Premier League. Hatterfolk and 11 Wonders, and this is where the narrative starts from. 11 Wonders came in the last 5 matches there in the Premier League, only 1 game, and Hatterfolk will have an opportunity with the first goal here. Mauliwayo certainly gets it for the Phobians. He certainly will score there. Scored for Hatterfolk against Hoa United, and now he's made it 1-0.
Look at that pass. Henry Kokubuate. Mauliwayo taking all his time in the world to blast that one home. Lots of composure. Calm.
Woes of 11 Wonders who before this game had conceded and have a negative goal defense. Now Hatterfolk with a second goal. Wow. Get a ball. And against the Spirit, and Hatterfolk have an opportunity for a second goal. And too many players fluffing opportunity, and this time it's been batted home for the second. And just as he was introduced into the game, Martin Kakari, discipline and very much focus. Osesibe. It's 3-0. Goalkeeper sent the wrong way. Hatterfolk with a third goal. And the clean sheet probably will come in there for Benjamin Asare. But so the story here at match day 20, Hatterfolk have picked up the 3 points and they move up second place.
And indeed, a statement win for the Phobians. They looked sharp, fit, and hungry for the win. Accra Hearts of Oak coach Didi Dramani is happy about their first 3-0 win in the season and urges improvement despite the emphatic win. 11 Wonders coach Emmanuel Edu, however, was disappointed with players' attitude. And man of the match, Abdul Karim, praised his team after 3-0 victory.
We still need to be more clinical, and then we need to be more conventional, and then also making the right decisions in very key moments. For me, I'm more into the small details of the game, and so I wasn't a very too happy a person because both structures in terms of our defensive phase, you know, there's clear identity of what we have to do when we don't have the ball, especially when we need to win the ball in higher positions. And so these key aspects are aspects that I don't take light to. I really emphasize on these aspects.
Today I'm really disappointed in the boys because it's just that they don't listen. Yes, because you've watched our games, and in as much as we lose, we don't go down that much. Yeah, and I don't know why. We need to go back to the drawing board, and you know, since it's a marathon and we've not ended it yet, we need to keep on pushing. So I don't think this defeat will really have anything to do with, you know, our future preparation.
Yeah, the Obia determination is a over game na game no kwa na now we have vote to play of the game. I think say a ni amount to make an say money age. Yen kasa kra na yen tie ho ase because the way I see finishing with training ground na ye ba match day na ya na no man ko yi na yen kasa na yen tie ho ase but ye beka say kakran no.
Now we're moving on to Sunday's action. The Baba Yara Sports Stadium was buzzing as Kumasi Asante Kotoko welcomed Basake Holy Stars. The Porcupine Warriors matched the Sunday performance of their rivals, securing a comfortable 3 points. Here's the action.
Asante Kotoko versus Basake Holy Stars. This game is coming to you from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Beautiful weather, 35 degrees Celsius. My name is Nana Dakwa Jesse. Saka's delivery. Penalty. Asante Kotoko presented with a massive opportunity. Samba steps forward. And Samba scores brilliantly from the spot to answer to the opening door here at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The captain has led by example. Samba O'Neill. Here is Gideon Quayson. Wants to shoot. Goes against Amwa now. Opoku. Great save, Kamara. His save is used. Crossed by Kote. Donzo misses. Amwa with an overhead kick. And it's a stunner. An absolute beauty on his return to the Baba Yara Stadium. Albert Amwa, lovely cross from Kote, nodded down, not too better contact, but how about that overhead not being dealt with fully by Asa? Just look at Amwa. It's one of the time of the game. Albert Amwa, he's got Kwame Opoku. Opoku! And Opoku scores in similar fashion like Albert Amwa. The two strikers have all scored from spectacular overhead kicks. Kwame Opoku makes an instant impact with an assist from Albert Amwa. Opoku makes an instant impact. I said, Papa, Amwa again, a workaholic. He had the right decision at this point. He knew he wasn't going to score.
Johnson Smith, Basake Holy Stars coach, said they planned to win, but unfortunately they lost. The winning coach, Abdul Karim Zito, said their eyes are still on the league title. The man of the match, Hubert Jao, also spoke after the game, saying it was a difficult game regardless of the win.
The performance of the Kotoko boys weren't bad because we planned to win the match. We planned to win the match, but it's unfortunate it came this way. It's been long, for so many weeks, trying everything possible to win a game. But I'm very happy today. We've been able to score 3 beautiful goals. I'm very happy. Coming back, we did 2 beautiful play, scoring 1, assisting 1. So at the end of the day, you tell me, I'm very happy he's back. To help the club. But then you have also another striker from the bench in Kwame Opoku also coming on to score. So does that give you headache going into the other game? Yeah, before, no, I don't have any headache. I do the thing not because they didn't play well. You understand me? It's like I had a lot of thinking, how am I going to rearrange my team without strikers, without this or without that. But at the end of the day, I think gradually we are focused, and then we are also still doing everything possible to win the game. Very tough because they are also a good side. So we decided to win this game at all costs. We hate Kenya. I'm a home more because this in America for Ageli. If you are bar, we are in the position. You know, I'm
And also at the Swajo Stadium, the All Blacks faced a tough test against a disciplined Indiana FC. The visitors proved too strong on the day, netting twice to silence the home crowd. to utilize our chances, says All Blacks assistant coach Joe Ajiman, while Aduana assistant coach Mawulom Lawrence credits strong tactics for victory. Man of the match Benjamin Chivanyo says Aduana remained focused on league title.
Performance on there was football, possessing angles, and to me, but also the use of chances. Chances real. First one, the hand because Tama passed the ball. Now, one to the we also the body man on the back, but I'm also deciding otherwise. Counter, but still, any game now, 45 minutes.
This game it was 1-0, which was a little bit error in our defensive, and it was a 1. So we went back and we just worked on our team, especially in analysis point of view, and that's what gave us the win. And then we also analyzed that we have to work mostly on our attacking and defensive transition, because if we win the ball, what we have to do with the ball. If we lose the ball, what we have to do, and that's give us an advantage.
The training so hard. So the game Nakasa he had maximum 3 points because he had 3 points actually, and I said Africa maximum 3 points. Indeed, we went so hard. It paid off today.
The league leaders Mediama SC were at the TNA Stadium to host Kerala United. It was a competitive affair. However, Mediama's quality shone through in a 3-1 victory. Performance from my players, says Mediama coach Ibrahim Tanko.
First 20 minutes now, very good from us. Keep ball no very well. We created chances and then scored 2 goals. But and then after loss of concentration, set pieces and Omudi Abeti Kabako. After first 2-1 no, now pressure no. Now I was super, but team control the call half time. At the end, Esanya a very good counter goal, which Kamara didn't score. So, in all, I think it's a very good performance and 3 points.
At the Nana Fosu Park, Bechem United continued their incredible home form. Known for their defensive discipline, the Hunters have conceded only 2 goals at home all season, and they kept that record intact against a revitalized Hearts of Lions. It was tight, tactical battle settled by a single clinical strike, extending Bechem's winning run at home to 5 matches and pulling them further away from the danger zone. The Lions fought hard but could not find a way past that resolute Bechem backline. United coach Kobina Emisa praises team after hard-fought win, whilst Hearts of Lions coach Bashir Hayford accepts defeat, calls it a fair result.
Hearts of Lions, honestly speaking, they were tactically disciplined. And this is a match that I watched, and I'm coaching, though I'm at the third line, but it was so exciting when watching. The only thing I would say is that the game itself was a nice game for both teams. Both teams tried to put their passes together. We are lucky we scored very early, and I think that helped us to absorb the pressure. The pressure that is coming from Hearts of Lions throughout the 90 minutes was very intensive. But I would say we were able to contain it, and sometimes we also give some pressure. They also try their best to also contain the pressure. But all in all, I think it's a lovely game. I'm excited about the performance of both teams.
It's a very tough game, because both teams realize that they fought from their heart. Only that our goal against us came very early. So by the time they realize, we will fight and fight and fight, and the time is gone. And so we'll take it like that, because that is how football is. In Ghana, if you go to somebody's home, it is only Hearts of Lions that our home is open to all. You come and win and go. Not all the places that you can win easily like that. But not the same. The two teams exhibited very good football. And then at the end of the day, I think we came playing home, have collected the 3 points. I think we also go home and prepare for the next one.
Next, we head to the Hohoe Sports Stadium for what was arguably the game of the day. Hohoe United were desperate to snap a 6-match winless streak, and they looked on the course when Senna Ati and Lawson Bekui both found the net. However, Vision FC showed incredible spirit. Goals from Mohamed Sam and Emmanuel Sanja completed a dramatic comeback to ensure the points were shared in a high-octane 2-2 draw. A pivotal result for both sides as they navigate a mid-table scramble. United coach Kasim blames loss of concentration for draw, and Vision FC coach Nana Ajuman laments missed chances.
We start very well into the game and take over very early the lead. Unfortunately, instead with the lead in our backhand, that we play more confident. After 20-25 minutes, we have lost They have forgotten to play. And what we are doing in training sessions, everything, unfortunately, I have to say it has a little bit collapsed. We are not getting it that the players are focused until the end of the match. So that is where we have to work.
It was a battle that both ends could have won it. We created our chances, they created ours, we made our mistakes, they made their mistakes. So I think that is a game that both sides could have won if they had taken their chances.
And in Summerboy, FC Summertex proved once again why the Insetra Sports Arena is indeed a fortress. They secured their 8th consecutive home clean sheet with a dominant 2-0 victory over Nations FC, keeping themselves firmly in the hunt for a top 4 finish. It was a tactical masterclass that left the visitors still searching for their first away win of the season. The foundation of this win was their impenetrable defense. Summertex coach Christopher Inning credits thorough preparation for win. Man of the match Kweku Owusu says coach's instructions made the difference.
It's quite a game that we really prepared fully for this game, because from the history, nations have been tormenting Summertex both home and away. Even my first season with Summertex, we beat us 3 there. And then we went first round, we drew there. So we said to ourselves that no, this thing has to stop. So I'm not surprised where the game went, because we really prepared on the game.
Sometimes, game dynamics, sometimes, game behind the approach, but just say, planner is a fine now, but just say, because a basic kind of non after go, I think, say, with the instructions in the mind, you'll be, and
And over at the Golden City Park, Brecum Chelsea faced a massive test against the defending champions BBNE Gold Stars. Despite the Gold Stars' pedigree, the Bree boys showed no fear, protecting their home turf with a commanding 2-0 win. Chelsea remains unbeaten in their last 7 matches at home, proving that regardless of their league position, they are a different beast in Brecum. Stars coach Fritz Schmidt admits a tough game and congratulates Brecum Chelsea.
But there's nothing to complain about the result, because Chelsea scored 2 goals, we scored no goals. And if you want to win goals, you want to win matches, you have to put the game in the opponent's box. You have to be, around the goal. You have to play in the opponent's half. That's never happened in the first half. And at the end of the game, we had a few minutes where we actually were present in the box. That's not enough, and that's why we have to congratulate Chelsea for the win, and we have to go back to the drawing board and do some work.
Finally, to the Chuba AstroTurf, where Dreams FC looked to extend their winning streak at home. It started perfectly for them when Kofi Kuma opened the scoring early on. But the young Apostles, under immense pressure to halt a slide in form, refused to back down. Richmond Insia found the equalizer to secure a hard-fought 1-1 draw, earning the newcomers a vital point on the road against one of the league's most informed sides.
was a very, very difficult moment. I want to very put it, especially the first half. Just when we have our losses in front, I mean, to take a hard for the young goalkeeper, so to school. And he is consistently in line with the shot that was coming. He thought we had dealt to the unfortunately he committed that error. But having said that, he really, really stood up in between the sticks and kept us because there were moments, especially the first one, but one thing was which managed, to see overall. I'm not too pleased with the results, but hey, 1 point from a very difficult game. The team is playing very well, especially the second. We need to look forward to the next game.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will look at what the numbers are looking like after match week 20 and what GPL and the community has for us this week. We will be right back. Welcome back from that break this week on GPL and Community. This is what we have for you. Take a look.
Here in Hohoi, football is more than a game. It's about the people who makes it happen. The drivers, the riders. They tell a story of how football is played, watched and supported.
Mad Days in Hohoi create their own anthem. Before every Mad Day kick-off, the community moves in one direction towards the stadium. Bike riders and drivers from the rush carrying supporters and bringing excitement to the match. According to the riders, they support their community every day and football is no exception.
The more we carry them to the sports stadium, the higher we also see ourselves as one of the footballers. I'm just a rider to the sports stadium. So it's giving a lot of additional income to us. For the coming of Hohoi United, it has helped us.
For many of them, this work goes beyond transport. It is their contribution to football, their own way of keeping the stadium full.
Without the drivers working under this cutting stand to the stadium will also harm you. So I think we are also paying a large role in the Ghana Premier League.
They know their value without transport. Fans will struggle to arrive. The energy of Mad Day depends on their movement, dedication and constant flow. Every ride tells a story. From the elderly supporter to the young fan, transport keeps football accessible. And while they serve the community, they also earn their livelihood. Mad Day brings income, hope, and unity. Because of their work, the stadium becomes a sea of color and sound. Every cheer, every drum beat, every shout is possible because people were able to get to the stadium. The superb work of Hohoi's transport system fills the stadium. It reflects in how the game is watched, how the players are motivated, and how the community stands behind football. These are the transport heroes of Hohoi, the silent engine that fuels the stadium and community behind Mad. Miawe Wole Pando, we welcome you to Pando. Choco, a non-fishing community in Pando, sits quietly on the eastern shores of Lake Volta. For decades, this lake has shaped life in Pando, from feeding families, nurturing traditions, and binding the community together. Pando lies where the water meets the land. Every net cast holds a story, and every sunrise promises new hope of love, unity, and survival. And just as the lake gathers people at dawn, the football pitch gathers them at dusk. In Pando, fishing and football share the same aim: discipline, teamwork, strength, and hope. And for the younger ones in Pando, the love for football begins early. Even during school break, they recreate what the senior team does on the field. In Pando, fishing is more than a work. It's a culture passed from parents to children. Every net thrown carries a story, and every canoe that leaves at the lake carries the prayers of the family waiting at home. But this same spirit lives on the football pitch. The commitment fishermen show at dawn is the same passion the town brings to every match. Here, learning to mend the fishing net is just as common as learning a perfect first touch. And when Pando Heart of Lion step onto the field, the whole town, from the lakeside to the market, becomes one voice. Among the many whose life revolves around the lake is a successful fishmonger, a man whose entire journey has been shaped by the water and whose voice carries the story of his people.
Tɔ le míaƒe etɔnu le fi la. Ekpena ɖe míawo togbɔ be sukudede metɔwo sɔgbɔ ne mi le míaƒe nutowo me kura tsɛ o la. Mikpɔ vi ɖe geɖe because elã yi ke mi ɖi le me la, ena be mikpɔ vi ɖe geɖe mi tɔ kpɔ mía ɖokuiwo dzi. Le football la ƒe dzi le míaƒe Pando le fi la. Ŋusẽ keke mi kɔ nɔ etɔ si ŋusẽ ma ke mi kɔ da megbe na football abe wòle dzi nyuie ɖe.
The lake means a lot to the people of Pando, especially Toko. It doesn't only bring income. It has created employment for the people who didn't get the opportunity to go to school. Market women and fish sellers also come to the lakeside to make a living. With football, just as we put in the effort to pull our nets, we put in the same effort to support our football. The same strength we use to pull the net is the same strength we use to support our boys on the field. In Pando, the lake gives lives and the game gives hope. Here, everyone belongs to the water and to the pitch. This is Pando, where the lake meets the game.
What a weekend of football. The league table is gradually taking full shape during the second round of games. Let's take a look at what our table and figures are looking like. We'll start with the general stats for the season. We have played 180 matches. 100 of them are home wins. We've had 26 away wins, 54 draws, 339 incredible goals, 229 home goals, 110 away goals. First half goals, we have 163. Second half goals, we have 176. Yellow cards, 647 yellow cards, 23 red cards, 42 penalties awarded, 34 penalties scored. 8 of them have been missed and 10 own goals. And now to our NASCO man of the match. At the top is Kofi Jr. Kuma for Dreams FC in their clash against Young Apostles, and Accra Hearts of Oaks. Abdul Karim in their game against 11 Wonders for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Hebet Jao in their game against Basake Holy Stars, and for Idiana FC is our man Benjamin Chivanyo in their game against Wedro All Blacks. Kamaruddin Mahmudu for Mediama SC against Karela United. Richard Dramina for Bechem United against Hearts of Lions. Kekeli Ato for Hoho United against Vision FC. Kweku Owusu for Samatex against Nations FC. And Augustine Henne for Brecum Chelsea against BBNE Gold Stars. And to our league table, we'll start off at the top with Mediama SC, 43 points, followed by Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 35 points. Indiana FC in third position, 35 points. Also tying with Indiana FC in the fourth position is Accra Hearts of Oak with 35 points. FC Samatex, 34 points in the fifth position. BBNE Gold Stars, 33 points, sixth position. And in the midsection, Hearts of Lions, 27 points, seventh position. Eighth position is Dreams FC with 25 points. Also tying with Dreams FC is Karela United, Bechem United, both in the 9th and 10th position. Swedro All Blacks, 24 points, tying with Nations FC in the 12th position, 24 points. Vision FC, 13th position, 23 points, tying with Brecum Chelsea and Young Apostles, 16th position, 23 points. Basake Holy Stars in the 17th position. Hoho United, 20 points. And finally, 11 Wonders, 18th position, the bottom of the table, only 9 points. To the top 10 most away wins, and Accra Hearts of Oak is leading with 5, followed by Mediama SC 4, Indiana FC 4, Kumasi Asante Kotoko Gold Stars having 3 away wins, Swedro All Blacks having 2 away wins, Hearts of Lions, Young Apostles, Ho United and Vision FC having only a single away win. On to our top 10 most home wins. At the top is FC Summertex with a whooping 8. Tying with Summertex is Mediama SC 8. BBNE Gold Stars, James FC, Bichim United having 7 home wins, and followed by the rest who have 6 home wins. They are Karela United, Indiana FC, Hearts of Lions, Nations FC, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. To our top 5 most clean sheets, and at the top is Zakari Musa for Summertex, followed by Mohamed Kamara of Asante Kotoko with 10 clean sheets. Lawrence Osei for Hearts of Lions having 9 clean sheets. Felix Che, Mediama SC 9 clean sheets, and Benjamin Kwesi Esiedu 9 clean sheets for Bechem United. Now to our top 5 most scorers, and at the top is Samuel Atakumi. He's making the goals rain for BBNE Gold Stars, followed by Richmond Opoku of Young Apostles having 8 goals to his name. Emmanuel Ano for Nations FC 7 goals. Trinibois Prince for Basake Holy Stars 7 goals, and Rudolph J. Mensah for Swedro All Blacks 6 goals. To our top 10 most red cards awarded, and at the top is 11 Wonders with 3, followed by Brecum Chelsea with 3, Indiana FC 3, Vision FC 3. Having 2 red cards awarded, we have Ho United, Basake Holy Stars, Nations FC, and only a single red card to their name, Accra Hearts of Oak, Young Apostles, and Swedro All Blacks. From Hearts of Oak Saturday brilliance to Kotoko Sunday respond, March Week 20 has been a treat. Mediama SC remains the pace setter, but the chasing pack is closing in. This is all we have for you today. Make sure to join my colleague Mutala Yakubu for the GPL build-up on Thursday at 5 p.m. I am Alexis Laura. Join us next week for more Ghana Premier League action. Good night.
I want to watch them, man.
Even watches Ghana football these days.
Do you know Charles Taylor?
The president.
Charles the Terror Taylor. He terrorized defenses with his dribbles. You know, don't